Hello ladies and disappointments, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Isabel, for the millions of you who don't know me already. And today's video is going to be just a little bit different. Instead of doing a makeup tutorial, I'm going to show you how I dye my own hair. Even though I know there are probably millions of videos out there that show you how to do it a lot better than I do. But this is how I do it. I'm not really a singer. The best option, of course, is go to your hairdresser and get it done professionally. But we're rebels, aren't we? Plus, I'm going to talk you through the whole thing, so don't panic. We're gonna look great, like Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala. Wait, wasn't she under the worst dressed category with the slimy hair and the hair? I'm just kidding. The real reason I wanted to do this video today was because I wanted to talk you through my hair growth journey and share some of the tips and products that I used to get my hair to this length. I thought you probably don't want to look at me the whole time while I talk about it. The video of me dyeing my hair is just to entertain you a little bit. I do not recommend this way of dyeing your hair, even though it does work for me, I think. I didn't get that horrible coverage, did I? Doesn't look that bad. No, please, go to your hairdresser, get it done professionally. If you did enjoy my video, then please make sure to send the stumps flying. Dance, yeah. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe to it. And if you don't, then lie to me, because I really can't handle rejection that well. Okay, so let me just run you through everything I use. I use the REVLON Colorsilk. I will let you know which color in the comments. And then I would just have my brush and all these little bits and pieces to make sure I have everything I need. Because I hate it when I sit down to do my hair and then I'm missing something. I don't have my cotton buds with me. I'll show you what I use those for later. And I'm just not organized. So I always make sure I have everything ready before I start. Alright, so let's start talking about my hair growth journey. I've always had like extremely long hair, almost down to my bums. You can check on my Instagram if you want. I will also link my Instagram account down below. I had very long hair. I used to make it like very dark. I would actually dye it black. And then one day I just wanted to make my hair blonde. I actually wanted to go platinum blonde, and it was a very long process. And my poor hairdresser, he was just, don't do it because you've spent all these months dyeing your hair with this dark black box dye. But of course, if you want to go blonde, you want to go blonde. So there were about 4 or 5 sessions before I got to this color, and I really liked it. I had it like that for almost a year. And then I decided I wanted to dye it back, which I did in one session, but my hair was never the same. It started breaking off and I had these split ends and uneven ends, and it just looked horrible. So I think it was in June last year. So the first cut I did was exactly 1 year ago. I cut it just above my collarbone, like this, and I really liked it, but because I have such thick hair, it made this kind of like outward little thing at the end, and I really hated that. So I cut it again, and let me just say, I never stopped cutting it for the next, I would say, 4 or 5 months. So then next up I had this cute little bob, which was nice. I quite enjoyed that. And then, well, I thought, while I'm busy cutting my hair, let's just enjoy this and cut it all off. And that's what I did. I went for the complete boy cut, and that was fun. That was, I think, probably the best cut I ever did. I had it like that for a little while, and then it started growing out, and I didn't like the way it grew out. So then my final cut was in October of last year, and I did the full-on Miley Cyrus shave, and I just went wild and cut it all off. That was also very nice for the summer, because it was cool. It's not all that hair in your neck. It's just really, really nice. But obviously, because hair grows, mine started growing, and then I think it was in January that I thought to myself, okay, I'm not gonna cut it again. I want to start growing it out. So it did grow out, but obviously these are things you don't even think about when you put a shaver to your head, is you're gonna have this nice little mullet coming out. It's gonna grow out the bottom, and the top pieces of your hair is never gonna meet the bottom parts of your hair. So obviously I had to make a plan with that. I started cutting away the mullet as it grew. It's very important that if you grow out your hair and you have an undercut, to always trim the mullet until the top parts of the hair meet your mullet or meet the end of your hair. So tip number 1, keep the mullet in check, because that thing is just going to grow all over the place and you don't want that. I also forgot to mention that at this point I'd also put blonde highlights in my hair again, and then I also decided, because I want to grow it again, I just want to have it dark again. So I dyed it myself. I went back to dark hair by myself. And then I reached a point where it felt like my hair stopped growing. It was just taking forever. This was in the beginning of May. Yes. And so I went to Facebook and I asked everyone if they can just give me a little bit of advice on how to get my hair to grow faster. And I had all these comments like, you need to take this and you need to take that. It was actually very overwhelming. But then I asked them if you can please let me know which products you actually used, so that I can see your results and decide if that is what I want to use. So I had, one lady, she let me know that she used Amla Oil. It's like an Indian, very thick oil that you can get at any drugstore. And the other product that stood out to me was one that a friend of mine recommended, who is a hairdresser, and the product also worked for her. She said I should start using Prosana. You get the hair conditioner, I think, and also the shampoo, but she said I should only take the tablets. So that's what I did. I went straight to the drugstore and I got me Amla Oil and the Prosana, and I started drinking it every morning, 2 pills. And I would use the Amla Oil on my head, I would say once every 3 weeks. The oil is very thick, so it does make your hair look a little bit oily. But I would say in the first 3 weeks, I started seeing results. I mean, spectacular results. I couldn't believe my eyes. The last time I trimmed the mullet was at the end of March, I think. Yes. I trimmed the mullet for the last time then, and it just started growing from there, and it went down my neck and I could really see just growing. And then I think it was about a month. Then I thought to myself, this product really works. These tablets that I'm taking, they are really making a very big difference in this hair growth journey. So I also decided, alright, I'm going to do everything I possibly can. And I also started eating a little bit healthier. I would make sure that I was drinking lots of water and I was getting lots of protein and everything that's good. I also started exercising not vigorously, but I would exercise every day, and I would go to bed really early. I would basically be a very good girl. I would take my pills and I would exercise and eat all my vegetables and go to bed early, and it's worked for me. I think I am actually still a long way from where I want to be with the length of my hair, but I'm pretty sure that with these results in it's almost been 2 months with these 2 new products, I think it's actually safe to say that my hair will be down to my shoulders by Christmas. I think another thing that is a good idea when you're trying to grow out your hair is to get those regular trims that everyone talk about. You need to go to your hairdresser and keep your split ends trimmed. I think your hairdresser will probably also help you to get the most out of the style while you're growing it out. So, you know, you reach this point where you just have your hair is just above your ears and it's very awkward. It doesn't look pretty, it doesn't do much for your face shape. But your hairdresser can help you ease into all the styles as you grow it out. So that is actually something, it's a part that I skipped. I never went to my hairdresser again after October. The mullet is just, I did it on my own. I would, as it grow out, like I said, I would just trim it myself. I would use the mirror and just check in the back to make sure I'm not cutting it like uneven. But I think that would be very good advice, to just go to your hairdresser and ask them to help you ease into your styles as you grow it out. But yeah, I think that is actually all from me. All I can say is that if you are in the process of growing out your hair, just enjoy it and be kind to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself and enjoy everything. Enjoy the stages that you're going through. Enjoy the bad hair days, enjoy the good hair days. Enjoy having pieces of hair in your face where you don't want them and having to put them into like a little clip. Just have fun with it. I think it's safe to say that I am finally at a like tiny little 90s bob, and I really do enjoy it, even though I don't think it does a whole lot for the shape of my face. I do think longer hair maybe suits me better, and I also think that very short hair suits me a little bit better than this little in-between bob. But I won't lie, I'm just having tons of fun with it. It's so easy and quick to do. You just get up and it takes a few minutes to blow dry your hair and get it into an easy style, and it's fun. I can honestly say I'm enjoying every little piece of this process. So I hope you enjoyed watching me dye my hair. This is how it came out. I don't think it looks too bad. Like I said, please consult your hairdresser if you want perfect results for coloring your hair. But if you do this at home, let me know how it goes. I would love to see how your hair comes out. Pop me a little message in my inbox or tag me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I do hope you had a little bit of fun with me today.